Alright, back with another video, and this time we're going to be unboxing and taking a look at the Power Rangers Lightning Collection in Space Yellow Ranger, Ashley. Good old Ashley Hammond, portrayed by Tracy Lynn Cruz. Okay, well, let's take a look at it. Sorry, I blanked out there for a minute. But as you can see, it says Power Rangers Lightning Collection in Space Yellow Ranger. And there's a side profile, or like front profile. There's the side profile. You want to look at it this way so you can get the full view of the Ranger there. And of course at the top there, we got Power Rangers in Space. And then of course on this side, it's the front profile. And we can look at the back, and there's the 3D rendering, which I think is pretty awesome. All the jargon that you want to look at, the attention, little Hasbro logo. I'll come down here, more of the jargon, UPC code if you want to look, anybody that still wants to buy it. So we'll open it and see how she goes. Oh, come on, get out of there. No, we'll have to go through it from this end. Alright, there we go. Flip it up. Put that away. Get this out. Take that out. Put this box down there. And you can see her minty in plastic. So take this out. Now I will have to tell you, before I sold my original entire Lightning collection, I had this figure, but I had a problem with a mark that was on her helmet. So I messaged on Facebook like, hey, I got this paint mark on the back of her helmet. What can I do about it? Is there anything I can do? So I got the suggestion to, it was back right here, use acetone, which of course, you know, is not just nail polish remover, but is pretty much paint remover in general. So when I went to try and get it off, a little bit of it slipped there, and I had a big freaking mark gone off her helmet. The yellow shone through and the white was completely gone. So I still had the packaging for this, so I put it back in, exchanged it for the one that was there at Walmart. And what I should have done was just taken the head, put it on this body, and then returned it, I know, with the one that was there. But I didn't think of that. I got the completely new one, and it turned out the one that I had of that had this arm and this arm. It had two right arms. So when you went to play with it, this was this way when you went to pose it. Lucky for me, though, it didn't really hinder the articulation of the arm, because it still went straight up that way. But yeah, I run into a couple of quality control problems with mine. You know, I got the replacement for it and ended up with two right arms on my In Space Yellow before I sold them all. But we'll take a look at the articulation first on this one. So let's check out Ashley's head. So we have that much range of motion there, that much range of motion there. Back and forth is all right. T-pose is good. And butterfly joint, that's as far as we can go that way. And of course, because this is the bodies that they had for the females before they switched to the double jointed and then eventually the double jointed pinless, there is no there is no forearm or shoulder articulation. Elbows, of course, were the single joint, so that's as far as you got with that. And we have back and forth for the right hand. See, it's been so long since I've had this figure, I forget most of the articulation on it. And back and forth for that hand, but it's not really going that well, so we'll have to work on that one later. And because of the skirt, oh, not much limited range of motion down there. That's as far as the Van Damme pose will go. Go out this way, out that way. That's as far as the kick out is. And there is the torso and the ab crunch, which is hindered by the skirt, so it goes that much that way and that much that way. It's a better bend backwards than it is forwards because it's not really hindered by the skirt that way, I guess. And thigh swivel, knee joint, it is double jointed and pinned. So there is that. That's how far. Get it that way. Then kind of risque. Okay, I won't do that anymore. Right, let's get it straightened out. Okay, there's that way straightened out. Let's see. We get calf. There's calf swivel. And we got ankle rocker. Okay. That back together. All right, move her out of the way. We'll show you the head of Ashley, and you tell me, is that a good or not? I'm not quite one way or the other. Will tell you, because a lot of them are bad and a lot of them are good. You tell me which one that one falls into. But anyways, there's the hair. I'll show you the, oop, went right in front of my camera. Show you the top, and I'll show you the, there's the lightning effect piece, which of course goes on the end of her star sling. I can't remember. I want to say satellite sling, but I know that's Cassie's and it's not Ashley's. But there's the lightning effect piece for her power weapon. There's her power weapon, and if you want to see it, it goes like this. Oh. It kind of works really well because it kind of like clips on there to the point where you can really like have it go. There is her right hand, which is the thrust hand or karate chop hand. There is her fist hand. And there is her, I think, Astro Blaster? Yeah. So, let's take a look. We can put... Now see, when I posed my original one, I had it like this. I had the one hand holding this, like that. But then I also maneuvered, or like, moved it around to where, I think it was like this. No, it was this way. Because I had it to where she could look like she was pulling on it with her other hand on the back of it. I can't quite remember because it's been like 2 years since I sold my original collection, so I don't remember. Okay, it was sort of like this, if I remember right. I had it like that, so it looked like she was actually using it. So that's how, when I had it posed, it was on my shelf like that. Or if you want to look at it from that angle, it was like this. So that's probably the best way to make it look like she's actually using it. So I had that. And we'll show you her hand with her Astro Blaster. And she can go like this. Do the Charlie's Angels pose. And, alright, we'll show you what she looks like with the other hands. So take this one off. I don't want to break it, but it seems that most of these ones that I'm getting lately, they have tight joints when it comes to the hand. Oh, okay, that one came off. I put the chop hand, or the karate thrust hand in, so there's that. We could take this one out, and we can try and see, okay, there we go. Try and see if we can get the fist in the socket. And there we go. Okay, so now she has the fist hand, so if you want to go this way and have it like this, or if you want to go this way, have it like this, where she holds the wrist up, and her fist is either like this way or this way. Or she could be like, come on. You could pose her like this, like she's saying, come on. Okay? Put that back, put that back. And now we can look at Ashley with their civilian head. So put the civilian head on. We'll see how much... Oh, that one was no problem. It's a lot easier than most of the ones I've had lately. Alright. I will put her blaster in this hand, in her holster. And so there is Ashley. So put that there, and we'll put that there, and that there, so you can see it all. And of course we have the whole, I don't know whether it was a major storyline in it as opposed, like the side stories of Ashley's crush on Andros and Zane's crush on Astronema/Corone. But yeah, it was kind of like they were trying to start two romances in the show because they figured, oh, we need to have a love interest for him. But, when they did Mighty Morphin, it stuck to two. It was Tommy and Kimberly and Tommy and Kat. They didn't have any other. It was like Tommy was the focus of the infatuation. Jason, was the leader, so he never saw any attraction to any of them. You know how it is. But anyways, I say this one's a pretty solid figure too, just like the Silver Ranger. So I'm going to give this one a solid 9.8 or 9.9. It's not a 10 because, of course, like I said, it's the old style Lightning Collection figures. So it's single joint elbow, no shoulder articulation. But other than that, I love this figure. It's a great solid figure. So, I have my fondness for In Space on the whole. But anyways, you let me know. Were you a fan of the whole Andros and Ashley thing? Did you think Ashley was an annoying character? Was she a good ranger? What's your opinion? Do you have the figure in your collection? Do you like it? What do you think about it? Let me know in the comments. And if you like this video, be sure to hit that thumbs up. And if you haven't, subscribe and hit that bell so you're known for the notifications when I got a new video coming up. Anyways, I'll catch you in the next one.